after I got out of the shower, I started to feel my stomach on the left side pumping, and I was like ignoring it, like, it's fine, it's fine. And then after that, I went to the kitchen to make my food, and I was still experiencing the same thing, but then it was getting worse. Like, I was feeling lightheaded, and after that, I was getting like chest pains up here, and it would go all the way up to my neck and the back of my head. So I called the ambulance, and during that time when I was waiting for the ambulance, I couldn't really breathe properly. So I was just laying in bed trying to be able to breathe, and the ambulance eventually came. They took care of me, but then when we got to the hospital, I was they treated me in the bed, like, they give you the bed, you're in the bed, and you go into the hospital, and they treat you with like medication and stuff until you're like okay to be able to sit in the waiting room. And so at about 1 in the morning, I went to go sit in the waiting room to be able to wait for my like appointment to go into a room to see what's wrong with me. I waited in that chair from 1 a.m. until about 9 a.m. in the morning, and I was like in pain. So I eventually got in to see one of these people at the hospital, and they did the exact same thing they did last time, which is like check my ECG, my blood pressure, and like they pressed on my chest to see if it hurt. And after that, they told me that I needed to get an x-ray. So I had to go back out in the waiting room and wait for an x-ray. And I was waiting for about another 2 hours. The guy came back out and said, "Have you had your x-ray yet?" I said, "No, I haven't had my x-ray yet." And he said he would call somebody to get my x-ray for me, to come down and get my x-ray for me. So another hour goes by, and I still haven't got my x-ray yet. So my dad comes out of nowhere and picks me up, and I was like surprised. I was like, "Where did you come from?" And so he picked me up and we just went back home. But fast forward until yesterday, I went to the doctors this time instead of the hospital, and I was in the doctor. They basically said that what I could have is a viral heart infection is the most likely option, because when I walk, I can't walk for that long. I cannot. It starts to hurt my chest really badly. So yeah, and this has been ongoing for about 4 weeks now, almost 5 weeks, and it's just progressively getting worse. I'm getting like skinnier, but I'm hoping that when I get my heart scan that I can, see what's going on and get my treatment. If I need surgery, then I need surgery.